The next thing we're going to talk about is list transformations, which is one of the core things that you will be doing in functional utility methods, which is take a list or a collection of data and different arrangements and then extract data from them, similarly to how we're using destructuring, but also by looping through it and using various logic to get what we need from it. A lot of times, especially if you're working on the front end, you're stuck with using an API that you don't really have any control over, and the data that you're getting back isn't always in the form that you need it to be in. And so using these functional utility methods to transform these lists into something that is more usable or works better for how your UI is arranged is something you have to do every day. Are you guys doing that every day in your jobs, or you have pretty good APIs that give you what you need? Anyone? Does anyone work with JSON data at work? Yeah. Cool. Okay. So we talked a little bit about nesting. Here's an example from earlier when we were talking about making that game object. Here we just happen to be using the bracket notation with strings. All right. And here we're pushing. And this is what our object literal looks like. I like to have a visual here so that we can kind of keep track of what the object looks like as we're manipulating it. Okay. And so we can push, and we can also use just a regular array bracket with the number thing. Okay. Awesome. What's game suspects going to return? How about gray sweater with a button up?
Game.suspects.
Yep. Can you see that there's like a question mark next to it?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
It should return the object.
Which object?
It's the suspects object. The collection
Suspects
of
array?
The array of them.
Mm. What do you think it will return?
That's what I think too, but it's got
Okay. What do you think? Got it. What do you think?
It looks to me like it's going to return that array of objects. Name, color, name, color.
I'm gonna tell you that you're wrong. Will you forgive me? So, unfortunately, we're not using our... Yeah. We weren't using our quotes, so it wasn't gonna do anything that we wanted it to do. But now it will. Yeah, you guys see that? Tricky, tricky. Be careful. I like to be a trickster. Did anyone see that? Yeah. You guys are good for keeping quiet. Awesome. So here we are. It's going to return the array with these suspect objects in them.